Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of the 411. I'm your host, Lauren Burke. I'll be presenting you tonight with featured races and track profiles along with my picks. Now tonight we're broadcasting from Caulfield and Randwick. In total we have 5 listed stakes races for you tonight. Okay, now let's take a look at our Track A profile, Caulfield, which is located in Melbourne, Victoria. It has a circumference of 1.3 miles and a home straight of almost 2 furlongs. Caulfield has heavily banked turns and contests between 5 and 6 furlongs, features a very long straight before the first turn. Races of 1.5 miles are known for the famous mad rush to the first turn, and look for horses good out of the barrier to excel here. The weather for Melbourne looks to be a pleasant one with a high of 82 degrees, so it should make for a nice day of racing. Now this finishes the first segment of the 411. Stay tuned and I will be back with Track B's profile and forecast after the race, along with the featured races and picks later in the night. Welcome back to the 411. It is now time for our Track B profile, Randwick, which is located in New South Wales. The track has a circumference of about 1.25 miles and a home straight of 2 furlongs. Randwick is a New South Wales premier track, and it rises from the straight from 300 meters to the winning post. The forecast for Randwick is cloudy with a high of 78 degrees Fahrenheit and slight winds from the east. Overall, it should be a nice day at Randwick. Now I have a couple of power stat picks for you, with the first one being in race 1B, number 3, Buzz Henry, who is an 80-point favorite. Now in race 4B, I like number 1, Belle Soleil, and has a very big advantage of 114 points. So look for these 2 horses to be in the runnings. Now that is all I have for you right now. I will be back before race 5A, the first featured race of the night. Hello again and welcome back to the 411. Let's look at our first feature, the $81,000 Sedative listed stakes. Now I like number 7, El Mandan, to take this 6 furlong contest. He has 4 races under his belt and has been moving up in class each time around. Now last start he came in 5th in a Group 2 contest at Sandown Lakeside, but it was a distance of 1 mile and he is better suited for 6 furlongs. He also should fetch pretty good betting odds. Next, I like number 1, Shrewd Rhythm. Now he has 3 wins at this track and outclasses the other horses, coming off 2 Group 1 contests. And finally, I like number 2, Pins on Parade, a 3-year-old gelding out of New Zealand. He has finished 4 out of his 5 races in the money, and 2 of those came in this track. Now he looks to be a promising horse. Once again, my selections are 7, 1, and 2. I will be back to preview race 6A. Welcome back. We are getting ready to run the $81,000 Kevin Hayes listed stakes. It is a 6 furlong race for 3-year-old fillies. Now I'm going to go with all the long shots in this contest, and with the first one being number 10, Vivacious Spirit. She has looked very promising her first 3 starts and has been moving up in class along the way. She finished 2nd in a Group 3 contest at the track last time out, coming from 6th at the turn to finish strong. Now second, I like number 5, Code Black, out of New Zealand. She has won both of her 2 races, both at Metro tracks and at 6 furlongs. Now let's see if she can continue her streak here. And finally, I like number 2, Antarctica Miss, also out of New Zealand. Now she has been racing in Group 1 and 2 races of late and has run fairly well, but they have been longer contests. Her last time out at 6 furlongs, it was a Group 3 at Morphettville, in which she won by half a length over Belmare. Also, morning line odds of 16 to 1, Antarctica Miss is not a bad bet at all. Once again, my selections are 10, 5, and 2. This is all I have for you tonight. I want to thank you for joining me, and I will be back next week with a new edition of the 411. Good night, everybody.